I've heard a couple of people speak about fear. I've heard some people say, avoid fear at all costs. Don't be afraid. Be fearless. You shouldn't be feeling any fear. I've heard people say, no, do the thing that you're feeling afraid of. Do it afraid. You need fear. Fear is what fuels you. Fear can encourage you. And I think there's truth from both. My personal perspective. Fear, evidently, you think about fear, something that you're afraid of. Like, I grew up in New York, and like I had to deal with like rats, like big, giant rats, like yay high, yay big, you know, what I'm saying? Huge. Like taking out the garbage in the nighttime. Like you see this quick movement, oh whoa, you know, you know, there's some fear that comes. At least me personally, like, whoa. You know, think about the fear that comes with on the airplane, and you know, some people don't want to go on the airplane because they're thinking about it potentially plummeting, and it's you drop down to your death. There's a fear there. Think about driving. Maybe by the turn of the left corner and there's a bridge over there, and right in front of you is a huge river, and all of a sudden your accelerator gets stuck and your brake's not working. Fear is highly likely going to grip you. Someone points a gun at you. Highly likely, fear will grip you. For most people anyway. Maybe you're working in a contaminated area. You have on a suit, a specialized suit, protect against particular gases. Because exposure can be very deadly for you. And you look down, you see the suit has torn at maybe your forearm area. Highly likely, grip will grip you. So there's a fear. There's different components of fear that can actually help you to stay alive. Obviously, say maybe you're in the Amazon rainforest and there's snakes around and cobras, and you know, especially if you're not protected. I guess whether or not you're protected, you know, you're slithering around you or right by your ear, you're gonna jump, you know, and you're gonna try your best to avoid getting hurt by the snake. Oh, so you're gonna what? Stay guarded, stay protected. Come on. The hazmat suit, you putting on your outfit. You're making sure all the suit is properly it's not torn. It's good to go, so that you know that you're protected once you go out there. So you're gonna follow the procedure, right? And whenever you are gripped by fear, gun to your face, or a wild animal around you, or you know, God forbid someone break into your house and you know someone's in there probably trying to kill your family. Typically, all of your attention is going to that particular thing. If the fear is high enough, your attention is all about that thing. Defending yourself, staying alive. You are focused on do whatever it takes to stay alive and to protect yourself. Because all your attention is fixed on that particular thing. Likewise, the people who get the mindset about God, fear God. They get the mindset, well, I shouldn't fear God, you know. Of course, fear and the original meaning for that is really reverence, the reverential awe, right? Like, wow, you are like, whoa, majestic, amazing. You were deserving of my attention. I like what Isaiah 8 verse 13 says, sanctify the Lord of hosts himself, and let him be your fear, and let him be your dread. Right? So, I mean, different aspects of this, and the fact that, of course, hey, you know, God is a consuming fire. He can like wipe us out any second. Judgment day for those who are not saved, it's over. They're done. They're cooked. Right? But I also think about fear as it pertains to fear, reverence, is that you are so locked into God, your focus, He gets your attention, and his ways, His laws, His commandments, you're so locked into it, like similar to having that suit on, because it will protect you in the midst of toxic exposures. You know, the imagery of being in the Amazon rainforest, and the snake is around you, and you want to protect. You have your weapons. If you're not particularly properly guarded, the snake is more likely to hurt you. Likewise, the Bible compares, Satan, the devil, to a serpent, right? Right, and also there are various other negative things in this world that can hurt us if we're not protected. Bad boyfriend, girlfriend, right? Getting drunk, ruining your body with weed, living a super risky lifestyle with promiscuous behavior. These things are all around us, right? But if you have a healthy fear that, wow, these things can hurt me if I'm not protected, if you say locked into that idea, that thought, you're more likely to mount up a defense. So that attention that you go to that deep attention towards that snake and it not getting you will keep you on guard, so that you don't get attacked. Likewise, when you have that respect, that healthy fear of God, that will guide you to want to now do whatever it takes to be protected. Prayer, worship, boundaries, fasting, accountability, reading proper books, going to the right classes, taking therapy, getting right friends around you. Just keeping your mind, you're fixed on God's reverence and His law, will help you to be protected as you're exposed to various things, right? So, and being in that suit, that hazmat suit or whatever suit in that dangerous area, is very similar to having on protection in your mind, the armor of prayer, the armor of boundaries, the armor of knowledge in your head, Bible study, the armor of healthy drinks, healthy food in your body that can protect you from diseases, right? Armor of exercise, armor of hydration, armor of healthy music. But if you don't have that healthy fear for God, your attention not gonna be on God and His law that protects and helps you to avoid, because God's law is what protects you, and is a defense to protect you, help you to avoid things that can hurt you. Right? Like especially people working in the medical industry, you gotta go through all these protocols for your protection. Sanitize your hands, put on the gloves, put on the suit, put on the mask, whatever, all these things, right? All these procedures for protection. And as your attention is locked on to what you need to do, and you follow the rules properly, you're protected. Similarly, God has the rules, God has protocols to protect us in various ways, spiritually, emotionally, financially, relationally. Many people get hurt in all these areas. One factor being that they're not locked into biblical principles that work, principles of success that can protect them from all these things, because their attention is not locked into those principles. Their attention is elsewhere. The latest club, the latest party, the gossiping, the drama, your own procrastination. Your attention is elsewhere, which is keeping you from having that reverential awe of God and His word and His commandments that will keep you protected, keep you locked in to His word that will defend you against all these negative things out there. So listen, today I pray you have a healthy fear, not the jittery fear that'll keep you away from God's word, God's law, but the fear that'll keep you in His law, in His embrace, in His love. All right, y'all. Be blessed. Be at peace. I love you. Blessings.